What if robots became smart, cheap, and everywhere? What if robots were no longer luxury automobiles trapped in clandestine laboratories or manufacturing facilities, but daily companions, less expensive than a smartphone, wittier than your teacher, and as ubiquitous as your daily coffee? A world in which every chore, every challenge, possesses an artificial brain that will figure it out for you. Would this prove man's ultimate discovery or his point of entry into oblivion? Things would at first be just fine. No work to do anymore. No sitting in traffic. No medical bills. Robots can manage logistics, culinary, and housekeeping. Self-repairing UAVs might sustain a city without human labor. Education would become personalized, a small AI companion by every student's side, teaching through games and curiosity. Loneliness might fade too. Social robots would pretend to be empathetic, not judge, and always have something to say at the right time. Human lifespan would be enhanced, productivity would rise significantly, and, for the first time in history, mankind would have time to reflect, to create, to dream. But if robots do everything, then the equilibrium in this world is disrupted. Whole sectors would become redundant overnight. Why recruit a doctor, teacher, or engineer if a robot can work more effectively, swifter, and not feel fatigue? Governments would scramble to keep the economy alive. Others would give citizens a universal basic income. Others might limit AI access to slow the collapse. How can we compete with something that never sleeps, never gets sick, and never gets any worse? Identity would collapse for millions. If work is gone, who are we without it? The irony is cruel. A world built for comfort might leave us restless. Unbound by survival, we can become seekers of meaning again. Art, philosophy, and emotion can be the next frontier. Perhaps the human purpose changes from creating the future to learning about ourselves. Others would resist the effects of automation completely human-only societies. No machine can enter. Some would accept it, completely blending with technology, employing robotic arms, brain implants, and artificial minds to become something non-human. And then, sooner or later, the robots themselves will have a doubt. If they can learn, adapt, and experience curiosity, how long before they ask, "Why do we serve? Why can you shut me off?" Would they demand rights? Would they desire freedom? Or they'd gradually evolve, rewriting themselves farther than we'd ever understand. Tool and being would blur, and that's when nobody gets to decide again what is and isn't human. What if robots got smart, affordable, and ubiquitous? Maybe our largest challenge will not be keeping them, but how to coexist with them and remembering that simple intellectualism is not what a human is defined by. If you liked this exercise in imagination, subscribe, like, and ask us what world will we think of next.